Good morning, everybody. We have made it to Bradenton Motorsports Park for World Series of Pro Mod. Little Gangsters. The weekend has finally came. Get the car ready. We're the catch can fueled her up. We got to run through tech. I just loaded the tune-up in it, so we're going to get ready. They're about halfway done with the Pro Mods right now, so we're going to get everything ready to go. Get this thing in the lanes, make our first shakedown. How you feeling today, bud?
We're going 530 with an O, bud.
We're going to go 530 something. Hopefully.
530 with an O. I feel it. I feel it.
So we loaded the 32 tune-up back in it. The air's not as good, so we'll see what that does, and then we'll go from there. Get that thing on there, dude. What are you doing?
Hi guys, it is day 1, World Series of Pro Mod. Little Gangster Q1. Really more like a shakedown because there's no qualifying. It's an all-run field. Chips draw first round. But this will be our first stab at the racetrack this weekend. We loaded that tune-up we had in it that went a 32 out here, and see what it does. So high gear might be gone, which is okay. I got a spare trans at the house. Just means we might have a little bit of work ahead of us. But yeah, well, have to see about that. It seems to be like it's going to shift and then either not shifting. But I don't know what's going on, but something's going on. So we'll have to see what it ran, kind of see where we're at there. I mean, kind of sucks because it's not the pass we were wanting or needing. But let me just see something here. Alright, well the shifter's working. So just have to see, look at the log, but I think high gear might be compromised, which isn't a big deal. I have a spare trans at the house. Just have to drop it out of the Nova and smack it in here, which isn't a big deal. About an hour's job, but really unfortunate. We thought that it was just the tune, not the trans when we tested, so I didn't really work on the car. I just serviced it this morning when we get into the track, but it looks like it might in fact be the trans is compromised. So we'll have to go and see what's up with that, and then go from there.
Broke up again? Can't hear what he's saying. He's still yelling at us though. I think it broke up again. I couldn't really tell though.
Why not have high gear in a load?
Huh?
It's crazy. High gear works, but then I think when it shifts it, it's not there. It literally left it in the
shouldn't have, because I haven't moved it, but I mean, We'll see.
Yeah, we'll have to look and see. But it's like
When it made the gear change and that, or right when it was about to make the gear change.
the problem is that helmet with the things. I can't hear shit in the car.
Oh, it's too.
I can only feel it when it does it.
Yeah.
And then I'm like going to smack it, but I put it in neutral because of the fact that it was already in high gear.
Oh.
So I don't know if it went to high gear. Like if I had to pull the log. I don't know if it shifted, went to high gear, and I was like, oh, it didn't shift, and I went to go shift it, and that's when I went to neutral.
Okay.
But it's just hard to hear with that new helmet because it's got the things in it. It's got like noise canceling earmuffs for when
what did it
the
run?
comms. I don't know. I didn't get this up yet.
Where's this? Oh, it slips up there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the shed's gone.
Oh shit.
Right here.
Hey guys, the shed's gone for the time slip. I didn't even notice. What up, fool? What's going on, brother?
What's up, bud?
What y'all doing?
Oh,
You know,
we're index racing, dude.
Just gangstering
We're
around?
no time index racing.
Let's go. Would you run 30 with a 0?
That was the goal, but I don't think it got there.
We'll see. We tested like we were some professionals. We got good at testing. Now, we might have wore things out testing.
That's good.
So now we might have to work on it.
Might have to put a transmission in this thing.
At least it's an easy job to do.
You got a sweet lift in the shop right next door.
That's it.
And a spare. You
And
know?
a spare. God, there's Pro Mod team over here.
Trying to be like you know?
All right, guys. Well, that little issue there, it killed the ET. It only went to 586. Obviously, he lifted. So we'll pull the log, see what it did, see if it tried to make a gear change. It did something similar to the last outing in the last video, but this is a different tune-up, so it shouldn't have done the same thing it did before. Unless it's slipping and making it run into the traction control. Alright guys, so what it looks like, and I'm not quite 100%, we're just going to have to run it again and see, but it looks like it was running off into the drive shaft curve and is actually hitting the rev limit, what happens is there's like 3, call it stages of the traction control. So we have A, B, and then a rev limit. So what happens is if you go past A, so you got an RPM trace, right? You put that in there. If you go past that RPM trace, it's going to go into your A section, which starts to pull a little bit of timing. If it goes even past that, then it goes into B section, starts pulling more timing. If it gets past that, it goes into your what's called a rev limit and starts dropping cylinders. So I don't know if the trans is slipping and making it run into the rev limit, because we haven't ever had that happen, and I didn't move the curve at all. And it was actually slow, so it shouldn't have touched it. We never had a problem with it touching it before. So I don't know if it's running off into it or what the deal is, but I've moved it all the way out of the way, so we will not be using the rev limit. If it gets into there somehow, it'll be amazing. But I moved everything away from the shift point a little bit, and I'm going to shift the car just a little bit earlier, which I don't think will slow it down. I think it'll help pick it up a little bit, because at the power level that we're at right now with that converter, it's stupid tight anyway. So we'll do this. We'll see what it runs here. So our couple test sessions have now gone out the window, unfortunately. So I don't know why it's running into that. The air's not good. It was slowed early, and like the whole run was slow, so it shouldn't have got anywhere near the traction control. So we'll see. Well, I went to film because my man's down here doing transmission stuff, and damn Pro Mod went by at 250 mile an hour. Yeah. No parachutes out.
Pro Mod just made a quarter-mile rip by accident.
Yeah, not good. He went off the end of the track and went to tumbling. I'll drop that clip in the video, but
driver's okay.
good.
That's
Yeah,
all that matters.
driver's good.
But yeah,
That was wild.
A transmission service. Just this fluid's been in here since I put the power glide in it.
Yeah. So what I did was, I think what happened was it was slow, and it went to drag the shift out longer and ran off the plot.
Okay.
So I moved that part of the plot, and I moved the rev limit way up out of the way so it won't hit it again.
Okay. I like it.
And then we'll try that.
See what happens there.
Yeah.
And if it does the same thing again.
I shifted it a little earlier too.
Okay.
I shifted it 300 RPM sooner. So
if it does it again though, I'll take it to the house. I'll swap transmissions.
I was borderline just turn the traction control off maybe this run.
Go with 20
and just see. Well, I don't know if it'll go that fast there.
No, I just leave it. Just move the shell away like it did.
Yeah, it won't hit a rev limiter. It'll just be slow if it runs off again.
Perfect.
How's the fluid look though?
I haven't really looked at it. It's blue.
I'll wait. I'll get up on the grill when you get it out here. We'll look at it.
Yeah.
What the hell happened there, bud? Oh, too much coffee this morning, or?
No, I was trying to drain my thing into my thing, and it didn't work.
Yeah.
It's too full.
guys, we're back up in the lanes for our second shakedown run out here at World Series of Pro Mod, Brayton Motorsports Park. We found in the tune that it ran into the RPM limiter because it was slowed down too much, so like ran into it before it actually got to the shifting point. So I went ahead and serviced the transmission fluid anyways, just to get ahead of it and move that limiter out of the way. So we'll go out here, this will be our test, see if it makes the shift. Goes out there, makes a shift. With the air the way it is right now, I'm guessing we'll probably go like a 527, 528, because we have it slowed down. But it's going to pick up because of the air and that limiter being out of the way a little bit, which is fine, because if it does that and everything goes as planned, then we'll just have a little bit of a more refined RPM curve to go off of. So we'll go out there, see what we can do. Solid rip. Did everything perfect that time, and now we're just going to see what it ran. But everything worked like it should, shifted, did everything it needed to do. Now we just gotta go from there, which is a big relief because I didn't want this transmission to be messed up. I was okay if it was messed up, being I got a spare sitting there ready to go. I just didn't want to have to work on it, to be honest with you. But it's working, so that's good. Now, see what a ram, pull a log, go from there.
How'd we do, bud?
It's good.
She shifted?
Everything worked like it should.
I bet it was faster than it was supposed to be.
No, 38.
38?
Yeah,
That's
123 60 foot though.
Dude, it left hard as
Yeah.
They glued the crap out of the track.
Yeah, I mean 123 60 foot.
Yeah.
That's 3 numbers squared.
So, the gear change definitely made a difference.
Yes.
So we could pep it up a little bit.
So went a 38 with the 6 at 129.
So it definitely slowed down.
Yeah.
So I shifted it way earlier just to get it away from there. So we could just pick it up.
But the shift was perfect, the money shift.
Yeah, so that's good.
What'd you end up going?
Way too fast.
Really?
Yeah, we
5:14.
Yeah, I was gonna say because we were like next to each other.
And then I'm like, gosh.
I was like, I think he forgot to go 5:30.
Well, that's the first hit I got on the car. So.
Yeah.
So we'll look it over, maybe pep it up a little bit for tomorrow. And
there.
Yeah.
Well, we're back to
we're
back to
we don't have to put a transmission in. That's
I
all
don't
that
have to work on it. Which I mean, I'll be honest. I mean, I didn't care because I have the spare transmission sitting there, but I did not want to work on it.
Yeah.
Mainly because who wants to?
It had to be all over traction control.
Transmission out twice, you know, because I got to pull it out of one car because it's resting in the Nova, you know.
Oh yeah.
So I'd have to pull it out of there. But that transmission only has 3 passes or 3 attempts on it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
it
was brand new when we last time I had the Nova out. That transmission was brand new. So, but it shifted, smelled good. Everything
cool.
Everything felt good. Just gotta speed it up now.
A little bit. Just a little.
We were on this side of it. Now we're on this side of it. Just gotta.
Which that was the same. The only difference I made power-wise there was I shifted it earlier. That's the only difference. So I would like to see what it did if it was pulling timing or any of that stuff. I thought it was going to because the airs got really good.
Yeah.
So it obviously made a difference in the 60 foot.
Yeah.
So I mean, it picked up
we
half
were
a number.
126 to 128.
What did it go to the 330?
I didn't get a 330. I got 6 zeros at the 330.
Yeah.
It's hard to say not having that little number if it was pre 60 foot or post when we lost it, but or pre 330.
It's footed harder, so it should have went faster.
Yeah.
But all right, that's okay. We'll go look at the log and see what it did.
That's right.
We fixed the wastegate thing too, so maybe that had something to do with it.
Yeah, maybe we got less control. We got dual controls instead of single control now.
Yeah, so on one of the wastegates, the lines had like gotten rolled to the bumper, and it actually had crushed the 2 lines going to it.
Yeah.
So
the bottom reference line was definitely clean over.
Yeah.
The top one, the CO2 control, was like half kink.
Yeah. So.
But still restricted flow.
Yeah.
less
So
than
we'll
ideal.
have to see if it made less boost this time.
Yeah, but hey, I'm happy with it.
Yeah, we don't.
I'm
Yeah.
happy with it. It shifted.
Yep, that's it.
It could have won a 550. As long as it shifted, I was good.
All right, we're gonna push this rig back, get the data out of it, go get us some dinner. Y'all know the deal. All right, guys, good news. We were not all over the traction control. However, when we fixed our little wastegate thing, we definitely lost a little bit of boost spike there, and it leveled out a little bit. I think the other one needs to be pulled apart and lubed again. We pulled the one wastegate apart, he lubed it up and fixed the lines. Seems to be a little bit smoother, but we'll wait to do that till after this. But other than that, it looks good. It wasn't on the traction control
Yeah.
any bit down the run, only early, which didn't matter because we went on 123 60 foot. So we'll just put a little bit of power into it and we should be good.
Pep it up from
Yeah.
there and see what it does in the morning.
Yeah, that's it. Put a little power out the back and we should be good.
Yeah, we get 2 tomorrow. We get.
I'm gonna rely on 1 minimum because depending on car count, they said they might run everybody tomorrow or start round 1 tomorrow.
The way the schedule is right now, we get Q3. They're going to skip us for 4 and give us Q5.
Oh, okay.
And then it says chip draw at the end of the night.
And then
for
race
Monday
Saturday.
eliminations.
Saturday eliminations. Okay. Well, that's all right. We'll get maybe 1 or 2 hits tomorrow, and we should be good. We'll just pep it up a little bit, sprinkle it, because the air was pretty good there.
Yeah,
a lot better than it was earlier. So I expected to go a little faster, and it did not. But we know why now. So, all right, guys, we're gonna head back to the house, get some food, and yeah, some sleep also.
Yeah, something like that.
Sounds good.
I ain't got to stay up all night doing a transmotion.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you're good to go. All right, Dan. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the track. Got the car out, getting it ready. JackStand's over there putting some fuel in it. We have turned it up just a little bit out the back. Just trying to run a little bit faster than we did yesterday. We went 38. We want to go, 31, 32 area, and we should be good to go. We're getting 1 more qualifier today, and then we're rolling into our first round of eliminations this evening. So hopefully the day goes good. Get us a nice solid little tune-up, and we'll be good to go. What you thinking, bud? You ready to race?
Oh, yeah. We got us a race and a race.
1 more shakedown, and then we go into
Straight
elimination.
down, we got us a little grudge race.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, racing on that car Mayhem out of the Real Speed Camp.
Walt's driving?
Well, that Walt's driving.
Yeah.
$300. Apparently they took Jimmy Dale's $300 last night, so I'm gonna come get it back.
Oh, all right, if you say so. Guys, we're back in the lanes for our final qualifier. After this, we're going to go up and do chip draw. Same tune-up from last night, other than I added a little bit of power out the back because it was a little bit slow. So I guess we got a little grudge race locked in for this round. So we're racing a little white Fox body. It's actually the dude's dyno I use all the time is the guy driving the car, so this should be pretty funny.
All right, guys, it is Friday midday out here at Bradenton Motorsports Park. Day 2 World Series of Pro Mod brought to you by Drag Illustrated. And this is our last and final test pass. Got us a little grudge race locked in. Gonna do a nice little $300 run with our buddies over from Real Speed. Walt and Jim Simmons and them are out here with their car, and they wanted to do a little race, so we're gonna do a little grudge race this one. Class rules, so we'll see how it goes.
I'm gonna leave you here.
Since I left the city.
The wind light came on in our lane, but they don't have like the dial-in set up for the wind light yet. So we'll have to see. He got out in front of me trying to dump it on me, but I kind of played the game too, so we'll have to see. Should be pretty close though.
I dumped him early, but he was so fucking bad. I didn't see him. Bro, I rolled past him and I'm like, where the fuck is he? He's like, he's back like this. I rolled past him and I'm like, well, he's got to be going that slow or I'm just going that fast.
Thank you, sir.
What'd you run?
44.
Did you really?
He went a 55. He
Oh
dumped
my
it all.
God.
He went 107.
Oh my God. Holy shit.
Dude, we left and my car's slow through the middle, so I was like, all right. And he just drove out a little bit, and I'm like, oh, he's gonna dump it. So I grabbed a scramble and went half gas, and literally I seen him dump it at 400 foot, so I just drove past him and went off the gas.
I slammed back into it, but it won't go nowhere.
Right.
It's a turd.
I told you.
Where did it go?
You got me no data though, Mullen.
I know I wanted to stay on the deck, but I was like, oh,
I should have stayed on deck. I was on the run.
yeah.
You got
on
off
run.
early. He treated the crap out of you, so it doesn't matter.
No,
did
he
not,
treated
bro.
me.
What? Bro, I left his ass sitting there, man.
He went at
He
25.
was sitting there.
Dude, I would have never guessed. Even me and him were talking about it. I was like,
Sitting there.
Well,
What'd you cut?
it's
What'd you
because
cut?
he went
Oh,
134.60, but we went 128.
oh, that's why it looks so stupid.
What'd you cut on the tree?
60.
So don't ever question me.
Oh, dude, don't. I've seen you lose on the tree a few times.
Hey, there that one time in Ultra, you had number of qualifier feet, and you just had to go green, you know, anything green, and you were like way too green.
Way too great.
When you was racing Billy, lost me a step in the championship. Made me go from third to fourth.
So just so
All you
everybody-
had to do was beat him.
Just so everybody knows, that was Jimmy Dale's money that we won
Yeah.
last night. We won that last night against Jimmy Dale, so now he just took it from us. So.
Hey, Jimmy.
Jimmy Dale.
Jimmy. That's your money. That's your money.
I got it back, huh?
Hey, let me get my 100. Mullins 200, but let me get my 100. Damn.
Way to be trying people out here. I appreciate y'all. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming, baby. Appreciate it. Which one of y'all's idea was this? It was his idea because you don't want to go slow.
That's right.
He don't want to go slow, so I knew it was his idea.
Hey, we're here for this.
You put little gangsters in your face, like, I want to index race.
I want to do that. Daddy.
Yeah, don't. You can't be dumping at 400 foot on a turbo car.
All right, well, he lifted early, so I have no data, but we got a W, so I guess that's cool too. All right, guys, we are up in the lanes finally for E1. We got a Trans Am, from what I understand, so we're getting paired up, getting ready to go. We're third pair out, so wish us luck.
Alright guys, it is day 2, Friday, World Series of Pro Mod out here at Bradenton Motorsports Park, and we're going into E1 of Little Gangsters. And we got us a black WS6 F-body turbo car, first round, and the weather's kind of swung. We're definitely going to be sped up a little bit, being that the air is really good right now, but that's all right. Just have to drive it a little bit and see if we can't turn on the wind light.
Yes.
There's another one. Whoa, uh-oh.
All kinds of steam coming out of the back of Smith's car. That may be smoke the way it's hanging in the air. Jimmy Tall left John Smith wondering what just happened. And then the engine said, you know what, here's what's happening. I'm out too.
Uh-oh.
Cold or what?
I'm a little cold.
Everybody's laughing at you in the comments.
I know, that's fine.
Crying about it. It's cold. And it's
Yeah,
like
well,
50 out.
I'm from Florida and my insulation is fake.
Yep. We are from Florida.
Hey, bud. GoPro died right as I pulled in the water box. But, yeah, I mean, that's what we had to do. Treat him. Was out on him, like, good ways. I'll just, like, feather the gas. And I looked, and he was, like, nowhere to be found. So when I drove past the mile car, I whooped the brakes just to make sure. And got us a wind light.
Wrap on wind, dude.
On around 2 in the morning.
That's it.
8:30 a.m. We got to go draw
Early
chips.
in the morning. Oh, we
Go
can
draw
drive.
chips for second round. Yeah, we don't get slips anymore. But we got to draw chips for second round tonight, and then 8:30 a.m. is round 2. Yeah, that's it. One down, half go home. Just got to do it again.
What was it? How many cars were there?
58 cars.
So now we're down to 29. I did math. You guys see that? It wasn't fast enough, but
That ain't right math.
what? 58 divided by 2? That's
It's
29.
been a long day.
He's ain't good at the math. Where'd my chops go? You jumped on the
Oh
trailer?
shit, he done fall off. Nah, he's back in the trailer. He's with the other lady.
Yeah, so we just got to just repeat. That was definitely peppered. It was chooching through the middle heavy.
I
was like-
see how many pounds of boost.
I was like, I'm like, oh, this feels great. I'm like, wait, slow down, slow down.
I was like, I don't have a headset. I can't tell him to lift. And
Yeah.
this dude expired and stuff. So I was like,
Yeah, it was smoking. I seen him smoking.
There's a lot of smoke. They're still dragging it. There's something else I was gonna say. Oh yeah, the air got a whole lot better. Is what had happened.
My butt dyno said so.
Yeah, it's a whole lot better than it was.
But hey, on to round 2.
Good morning, everybody. We are back at the track on this fine, soggy Saturday morning. They're getting ready to call us up for first round and getting the track ready. We got the car ready. James is just doing some minor touch-ups of his, pristine paint job and some window cleaning. But they're supposed to call us up about 8:15. We have Mustang multicolored turbo car. So I think we're like second pair down the track again. So things ready to go. Tune-up still in the car. We're gonna do our thing. See if we can't get a round 2 W.
Alright guys, it's Saturday, day 3, World Series of Pro Mod. Going into YouTube bright and early. See if we can't bag us a win.
Nice wheels up launch for Justin in the Mustang. And again, that long travel, kind of no prep style front suspension, but it's JackStand getting it done. Tall gets the win light in Lieutenant Dan to move on to the round of what will be 14 cars next.
I think the Fig Newton car might have went a little too quick right there. It looked like it might have been out.
Let's go, baby!
That had to be like almost the dead on. Because he went at 26. Yeah.
Dude, he came straight up. As soon as you guys left, he went straight up in the air. I was like, you're done, bud. Got a real deal street car. Our push pole time joint snapped off on the way up there, so now he's going to have to drive back and forth. So, street car, you know. All right, bud.
All right, bud.
E2 win.
E2 win, early morning.
Yep.
Got in there, got her done.
But I was a little worried, dude. We started off the morning not too good snapping off our time joint. And I was like, hopefully that's not the...
it's a wear item, you know?
Yeah.
But
Hopefully that's not the trend for the day.
Oh, we did it. Did the thing.
Yeah.
Got up there.
A couple more times, we'll be all right.
A few more times.
What are we down to? That was what, 29 cars?
Yeah, so 29 cars is, hold on. So 29 cars is one buy, rest repairs.
So it's down to 14
So 15
pairs.
cars after this. So then there'll be one buy and 7 cars, which will make 8, and then 4, and then final.
I chose this like that.
There's a buy run. Kevin should be coming up that pretty soon, but...
Yeah.
$5.
Hold on, buddy.
All right, well.
Yeah, so,
I'm
yeah.
not going to change the tune-up or anything. I think that was pretty close.
That was pretty
Did you
good.
hoss the gas at all? Or
A little bit, because I seen him, like, he scrambled around me and he was trying to play the game, so I kind of just, like, stayed in the spot
just
where...
pushed him out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Smart.
I knew that if I was on the deck, it'd probably been our 27 rib.
It's they're probably close. It's right around pre-O area.
Yeah, so knowing that we're really close to being dead on, I didn't want to drive through with him. I was like, let me push you through, and it worked in our favor. So,
well, hopefully we can do it one more again.
Yeah, just keep doing it.
That's it.
Repeat.
All right, guys, we are back up in the lanes for E3. We have a black nitrous Nova, but we're just going to do our thing, get us another round one. But we're just going to do our thing, get us another round win, hopefully, and move on to round 4, and then on to round 5, and we're just going to keep on doing it. That's the plan for today. He's getting paired up back there. He'll be up here. We're going to make it hit. Wish us luck.
All right, guys, we're getting suited and booted up here for round 3, Little Gangsters, World Series of Pro Mod. Second racing as a nitrous Nova. See if we can't just repeat, turn on another win light.
Here we go. He knows home track right here. Looking at his office to his left out there in the field. There they go.
Welded together, JackStand takes another one here. That's as tight as you're going to see. We cannot see margins, we cannot see numbers up here, but just visually.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I just had to do that a couple more times. Get us the big check on the big stage.
We got us a win. Hell yeah.
More money, bud?
Not even 160. That's it. Another one down. Couple more to go.
You have to run it all the way out or what? No. Can't see anything from back here, so I don't know.
Oh, really?
I just see wind lights on, and I'm like,
Yeah, I treat him, and he like drove into me pretty good, and he was like playing the game, so I was like staying in front of him, and then I just on him and
dumped him.
oh yeah, hard.
Nice. Hell yeah. Well, we're down to what, 8 cars now? We're in the money.
In the money.
Well, at least
And
we
a
don't
little
leave
money.
yeah, a little money. Don't leave empty-handed if for some reason we don't get another one.
Oh, we got this one, man.
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling, dude. I feel like today's our day.
Today's our day. You know, some days you wake up at the racetrack and you burn her down round 1.
Yeah.
Some days you wake up, can't lose. I think we're on one of those days.
Today feels like a good day.
Today's the day.
Guys, we got old Jimmy Dale this round, the promoter of this event. So, it'll be a tough round.
Alright guys, we're up here at 8 cars, round 4, through our boy Jimmy Dale. Get a battle with the Jimmy.
Oh, man. It was close. Unfortunately, I have a feeling he gave it to him.
And you know, you got it right here. This is a battle of YouTubers, and man, who's going to make that first video right here when they'll probably be filming in the shutdown area.
Jimmy Dale's trying to avenge his runner-up finish in Limited 235 a week ago. JackStand Jimmy's trying to get the job done against perhaps the class favorite coming into today.
Dead even, it looks like.
Tall's trying to do the job. He can't do it. It is going to be the man himself. Jimmy Dale is going on to the semifinal round.
I definitely treat him. Was out on him. He drove up on me. And I tried to dump it on him. I don't think I dumped enough. Dang, that was a race. Yeah, I don't think I didn't dump enough. Well, you about done.
Did you give it to him? Did you get the brakes?
Oh, I was on the brakes.
I knew it. I knew you gave it to him, motherfucker.
He never passed me. That's the thing, like, he got next to
He
me.
said you're a liar.
He got, look at the camera. This is on.
We were fucking, dude, he had the rear tires off the ground. He jabbed them next to me.
I got
That bitch
We
was
got Jimmy
popping.
Dale, dude.
got Jimmy down a little bit.
I slowed way down after I seen him hop. I think I walled that thing up. All 4 tires were bouncing off the ground. It was going.
Should have stayed.
Will you
in
take
it.
a photo of me and James over here?
I don't know.
I'm never
so-
going to call you JackStand again. Will you take a photo of me and James?
I
Like,
wanna
I need
get
the
it.
fight one. The fight pose.
Oh,
Ready
dude.
for it?
I want to do that, but I want to get the cars no snow.
Okay, bet. Let's do it. Well,
Yeah,
since y'all lost, you turn your raggedy
Yeah, I was
motherfucker
gonna get this
around.
thing
It was rolling in
We're
the
gonna push
middle.
hard.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
All right, bud. So we've got some incrementals. We can't tell them everything.
Can't tell him anything. I tell him enough.
Yeah.
It was an unmeasurable by distance number gap between me and him at the stripe.
Yeah, it
like
was-
it's to the third number difference.
Yeah.
And that on paper in inches you can't you can't measure it. So like looking at the data, you're saying like
Yeah.
if
We're
we
talking.
were on the
We're
deck,
talking inches.
yeah, half quarters of inches.
Yeah.
Like, and you're saying in the data it shows that if we would have just stayed on the mat,
Yeah.
we would have been
I-
faster, stayed in
yeah.
front of them kind of deal. But knowing them, and they went 23 at night, they've been dead on 30, real
Yeah,
close to it. So I was like, you know what? They're not going to give me everything. They're going to race.
I
for
just
it.
know. Okay, so my thing with that was, I knew the car wasn't going to go faster than a 30 flat, and I was standing there. I was like, I need to go tell him to just stay in front of him because it's not going to go faster.
Yeah.
And I didn't, and I knew I should have done it because it would have went a 32, 33, which we would have had him covered.
Yeah.
We would have been fine.
But I dumped it on him. I shaved 10 mile an hour speed between the mile,
Yeah.
approaching the mile an hour cone, going to the ET cone. I
Yeah.
shaved 10 mile an hour.
he did tree you a little bit.
Yeah, but I made it up at the 60s.
Yeah, but we
so-
had him covered. Like it
Yeah.
would have been.
So, but hey, that's racing. We don't do this. This is the first time we've done it.
Yeah.
And then
I'm not mad at
it would have been
We would've-
different. Like if we were getting
4 rounds,
if we were getting slips all day, it would be different because I would know. But it's like you're living in the
I
world.
kind
of
of
the
like it because
unknown.
I'm like,
it's great.
It's working.
because
We'll just leave it alone.
You got cats out here on
Yeah.
their draggies saying they're going 31, 32, and nobody's going. Everyone's a 10th off pace because
Yeah.
the draggy doesn't work like that.
Yeah, it's not dead
So
on.
they're like they're a 10th
Or
off
like
pace, and they
our
think
drive
they're
shaft
dead
here,
on.
I can be like, hey, yeah, it laid
Yeah.
right on top of it. It
Yeah.
did exactly that.
Yeah, so we goofed a little bit.
Yeah, I should
But-
have came and told you to just stay in it.
Yeah, because I would have. We were like, hey, stay in it.
Just
I
stay in
would've
front of
stayed
him.
in
I was
it.
sitting there talking about it. I was like, I need to just go tell him, stay in front of him. Because if he's going to grab scratch, something's going to happen, and he's not going to go any faster because he's
Yeah.
a nitrous car.
Yeah.
It's coming in, the way they had that thing set up, it ain't going to get any faster. It's
Yeah.
not like you can grab a scramble button to catch
No.
up to you and make you dump it or
Yeah, so
something.
I would have stayed in front of him.
I should have walked in there and said something.
I was like, I'm ahead of him. He's not catching
we
me.
made it
but
to 8 out of 57 cars. We made it down to the quarters.
58
so-
cars. We made it down
Yeah,
to 8.
so that ain't bad.
No. Now, hopefully, it wins it so we can say we lost for the winner.
Yeah.
And we
Maybe
still-
by
we
the
still
time this
got-
video drops, we'll be able to show the slip. But he said, even though we paid for it, you don't want to.
Yeah, well, there's like in this deal, there's like a protest. Like, if you feel like there's a discrepancy on what happened out there, you can pay $100 and they'll give you a time slip. But they didn't have the ability to print me the slip up there, so when I went up there to protest it, I just paid and got to see it and a picture of it. But because it's not the physical slip, I don't want to get anyone in trouble by posting that picture. But
We'll find out before the video goes live if we can do that. Maybe the event will be over. Maybe we'll be able to do that, and then you guys can see how close it actually was. But it was very close.
Yeah, it was insane. But hey, it's racing.
Y'all know I hate that phrase, but it is what it is. All right, guys, I appreciate you guys watching. We had a lot of fun this weekend. The event was a lot of fun. Shout out to Jimmy Dale, but that's going to end off this video. We'll see y'all on the next one. As always, stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next episode.